my god. Oh my god. Look at the color. Alright, let's see what we can do. Alright guys, I just finished recording this video. I'm at the start of this video because I just want to say, if you're new to this, new to trapping fish, or just need a brush up on like identifying fish, identifying endlers, guppies and mosquito fish, or even swordtails, stick around to the end because this video will really help you. I'm going to identify them at the end to help you guys know what you want to take from this spot. Yo, what's going on guys? Back at the guppy spot. Everyone always asks me where this spot is. This is St. Matthew's High School on that side of me, and I believe over that side, I'm not too sure. But this is in, I think, Logan Home, people keep telling me. Mount Cotton, I don't know, somewhere around there. So we're gonna put some traps in, see if there's any guppies getting around. And mind you, we've had so much rain the last month. So there should be a fair bit of stuff in here that's been washed down. Or maybe there's not because it's been washed out. But we're about to find out, so stick around and let's see what we get. Got the first trap baited up. Just gonna chuck this guy in here. Usually we get the guppies closer to the edge. It looks like this is like not as deep, I don't know. It seems like a bit off. Anyways, see what happens. Might even move it up here on the next placement, but for now I'm gonna leave this one here. We're gonna take this trap and we're gonna take it down to where I found all the endlers and guppies last time, so we'll see what's down there now. Yeah, I gotta walk through these tunnels because it's kind of hard to get across the road otherwise. So I'm going for these tunnels and we'll see if there's any guppies. Usually, well, last time I was here, there was heaps of those little tiger endlers in this real shallow area here, just able to just be netted up. I wonder where this tunnel goes to. Because honestly, like, hey, I might go up there and have a look. Kind of dodgy, but it's worth a try, having a look what's up there. Adventure time. Anyways, let's go up here, put this trap in where we caught all those tiger endlers last time. I'm still gonna go walk on up that tunnel. We'll go through the end of this tunnel and we'll put our trap in. It looks like there's something moved around here, maybe just like mosquito bug things. Oh yeah, there's a lot of fish around. Oh my god. Oh my god. I did not have the right shoes for this. These shoes aren't like high platformed underneath, but there's so many guppies. Look at, guys. I should have brought a bloody net. There's so many tiger endlers here. Oh, we got to put this trap in. This is the best I could do. It's like partially submerged, like at least half the holes they can get into. I might need to put it on the side though, so that the bait in the pocket actually gets some scent out. Maybe I'll just chuck it upside down actually. All right. I think that's as good as we're gonna get it. So hopefully we can get some, but there's just so many. My feet are wet now because I stepped in this weed which just sank straight down. But guys, everyone was telling me last time I did a video here, they came in this spot and it was empty, but I'm telling you, come down here, like this is just like a little hole here full of them. There's just so many of them. Even that patch there is full of them, but then you come over here and there's just hundreds of them in here. You just need a net. Look at all them. Look at them all. It's incredible. I need to come back with a net, not today, but next time. Guys, I'm going up here. Let's see what's at the end of it. This is kind of creepy. There's so many wasp nests on the walls. Oh my god. It's actually like pitch black. But the iPhone camera is like not showing that. I'm gonna try to turn the flash on so I can continue up here. I mean, this is not usual content from me, but we're doing this for the views. Honestly, this is kind of like creepy as, but I'm still doing it. Holy, what is going on? I can't see up there. That is taller than me, just to give you guys an idea. Not gonna lie, like, this is giving out mad Pennywise vibes, guys. Especially because I've been watching that new TV show, so I'm gonna hightail it out of here real quick. And then we'll go check the traps. Off the creepy stuff, let's check this trap. I can see Angela sitting along here, but it's not deep, and I don't understand. Like, the whole structure of this has changed from the rain. Like, it's flowing over like it normally would, and but this area is just not as deep. And honestly, the last time I came here, like, I had heaps of comments of people saying I'm standing in water. This is like not standing in water, I'm standing on water, I guess, in a sense, because it's not that deep. But there's nothing in there. Damn, that sucks. Alright, let's go check the other one. They've been sitting for like 20 minutes, so there's got to be a chance we'll have something in the other one, but let's go have a look. As I'm just transversing. Obviously it'd be easier if I parked on this side of the road to get this side next time. But hopefully you guys don't outfish it before I get a chance to come back down even net. Oh. So let's see what we got. Hopefully get something in this spot. Pull her out. Fingers crossed. Oh yeah, we got fish. We got fish, guys. Look at this. What do we got? We got swordtails as well. Endlers, swordtails. Damn. It's a nice little haul. Got some mosquito fish in here too, but we got some decent size swordtails. So let's get these guys out. Have a look at this guy first before we dive into that. Look at the colors on this guy. Yellow. Alright, let's get him out. Get some water in the bucket. Oh my god, hold up. Oh my god. Wow, look at this specimen. Oh, guys. Sorry for the noises. Holy. Let's get some water. I need a net before you guys come down here, but honestly, like, oh, man, we gotta have a look at these when we get home, because there's a couple in there that are just absolutely pet shop dynamite. So set this trap back up, and I might move the other trap down here too, because that was crazy. There's some crazy ones in here, but oh my god. All right, get your butts down here and catch some free tiger angler. Seriously, this is crazy. They usually come out pretty decent quality, but I feel like today is quality jackpot. Like, there is some really good ones here. If we're gonna get much, but I did see some around it, so hopefully we got something here this time. Oh, we got one swordtail in there. All right, let's move him down to where we set up camp for now. Try to get some more of these tiger angler out of that little section of stream. Mind you guys, if I had a net down here, I would have probably caught hundreds of them. So bring a net, get your butt down here and scoop, because there is so many here. Just no trap can fit in this shallow part, and there is literally thousands of them here, thousands. So if you have a net, you'll clean up. I've only got a small little area I can trap for them, and you've seen how good the ones I pulled out there were. So, and I can see there's really good quality ones in this open area. Let's see if we can get this trap in here, and then we'll check them in like 20 minutes. I'm only going to do one more trap check down there, and then I'm gonna head home, and we'll give these guys a look at. Probably let's keep say an Endler male and 2 females and see what happens, honestly. let's see what happens. Let's do updates on the channel, see how they go. I'm interested, so let's do that. All right, we'll check these traps in 20 minutes, then we're gonna head home. All right, guys, it's been 20 minutes. We're gonna check these traps, and hopefully we have some prized fish. I mean, not prized, but you know what I mean. Cool looking fish. Let's have a look, let's get it. All right, let's do this trap first since it's been in the longest. Oh yeah, she is chocolate again, guys. Let me just put this camera down while I open it. Let's get this camera in there. Look at that. There's some nice fish in there, guys. I'm gonna get these guys out and then we'll check the second trap. All right, let's check trap number 2. Hopefully good results in here too. Oh yeah, we got some, not many. All right, we gotta get a handful. Not as many as the other trap, but we'll still take them. I'll get these guys out. All right, guys, gonna head home. But if you're new to this kind of content or doing fish trapping and stuff like that, I suggest you stick around because I'm going to go a little bit in depth because there's like 3 species of fish here, and I'm going to help you identify the Endler male, Endler female from the other 2 species of fish, because the mosquito fish can be confused with the Endler male and Endler female. So we're going to go through that and help you guys identify it correctly, so when you come here you are getting the Endler male and the Endler females, because the mosquito fish are no good for you and you don't really want to take them. They're pretty much worthless fish. And I'm pretty sure it might even be illegal to take them to some degree. I'm not sure how much they actually hold you to that. I guess if you're doing the appropriate thing with them, dispatching them in some way, they don't really care, but just best to stick to the species that you can actually take and the ones that are actually worth taking. So stick around and we're going to go through that. All right, guys. Don't really have the little capacity in my little thing for so many fish to look at, but man, there's some good quality fish in here. God, man, look at them. These Endlers get better and better each time I go there, but I'm definitely going to pluck out that really good snakeskin Endler right there and get a couple of female Endlers to put in with him. And we're going to put him in this pond over here that I've just jankily set up, this tub, just in the place where I put my plants I'm growing out. And got some plants in there and stuff, give some aeration in the water. But we'll put them in here and we'll check up on them every now and then and see how they're going. I'm really keen to see what babies they produce and stuff like that, but we'll take the best quality male only and put him in here. And then the rest of them will go in my pond, which I use to quarantine the fish, and then we'll eventually feed those guys to the barramundi and bass and stuff. All right, guys, the first fish we're going to identify out of this creek is the swordtail. Now we have a swordtail female here. She doesn't have a long elongating green tail, she just has a regular tail, and the male is the one with the elongated tail. Now to tell these apart, for the females, obviously a little bit trickier than the males, but you'll be able to tell the males apart when you go in this creek because of the sword. But the females, the best case scenario, hold up, he just jumped out, I'll just chuck him back in. But the best case scenario for telling the females is these green and orange stripes down their body, horizontally down their body. So that's your female and that was your male. Now let's go have a look at the Endler. Here are some male Endler. Now in this spot I see most of them look like this, but there is some guppy mixtures down there too. Now with the Endler, you're gonna see color at least on the tail and a yellow body, because that's what I predominantly catch down there. I used to catch all different types down there, different guppies and stuff, but it seems like this Endler gene's taken over. Now these guys are very small, as you can see the measurements on them. The males are extremely small. Obviously there's one in there that's like a little less better quality than some of them, but yeah. So they're probably about maybe like a centimeter to a centimeter and a half in size, the males. So that's how you identify the Endler males. And I will put a mosquito fish male in there so you guys can see the difference. All right, so here is the mosquito fish in the tank now. As you can see, there is some spots on his tail and his upper fin, but his body for the most part has absolutely no color except for that blue and red around the gills. But if you compare it to the endless, he's actually a lot bigger than male, a lot bigger. And you can definitely tell by those spots. Like if it has spots on the tail, that's a no-no fish. That's the mosquito fish, and you probably don't want to keep those. So let's dive into the female endlers, and then we'll compare it to a female mosquito fish. Now this is where the identification will get tricky for you guys. These are female endler. They're kind of orangey tinted in color, no spots on any of their fins or tail, and no color. But you see that anal fin? It's like triangular shaped towards the anal. That's how you know they're female, but also because they have no color. Now it's going to get tricky because I'm going to introduce a female mosquito fish, and I'm going to point out the differences, and hopefully you can pick them up on camera to show you guys. This is where it gets tricky, but notice this fish right here. This one, my finger's just above now. Look at the spots on the tail and the high fin, the fin on top. Lots of spots all over it. Now take a look at these endlers. No spots, clear tails. Those are definitely endlers, and this one over here with the spotty tail is a female mosquito fish. And that's how you're going to identify them, because they are very, very similar. Like if I take this back, guess what? You're not telling the difference. You need to make sure you check those tails, check those fins, and you'll find them. So these are your female endlers, no spots in the tails, and this is your female mosquito fish. This is the breeding stock I've chosen to breed from. These tiger endlers are very similar to the ones you would find in the shops. So these two males, and I've got 4 females in here. Now I'm well aware that I will have to throw out the first batch of fry these females have, just because they won't be from these males more than likely. So it might take a couple of batches, but then we'll find out where we're at. So stay tuned for that. We're going to put them in the tub and yeah, see how that goes. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully this was educational enough for you new people to this, and even people that probably are still doing this stuff but a little bit like less knowledgeable about it. So hopefully it helped you guys out. Stay tuned for the next video. If you like this video, make sure you drop me a comment, because I really appreciate that stuff, and make sure to smash that like button and subscribe if you're new around here. We're doing content like this all the time, so stick around. It's really interesting.